What's going on, New Breed?
What's going on, everybody?
This is Nick.
And this guy.
Put it like,
Don't tell me what to do.
yeah, you know, put it like this. Oh, yeah.
Is that, whoa. Okay, everybody.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's been
We got
good.
video, dude.
Yeah, I love it.
We got video now.
Yes. And I love my boy Nick, bro. I'm so glad to be here right now, bro. Bro, you've been killing it on the Legacy series, though.
Oh, well,
man.
thank you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you. We just dropped number 3. That was the Fight That Fight
Yep.
video. And it's on YouTube. Y'all can check that out.
Yep.
Well, they're probably watching this on YouTube also. So just look
Yeah.
at the video below, probably.
I love it.
I'm so used to being just on like audio.
Yeah.
So having videos cool.
So this is going to be cool.
But what we wanted to do tonight is kind of recap on that topic on fighting that fight.
Yep.
And what fighting as a godly man looks like, and what does a godly fight look like?
Yeah.
What does that look like for you?
Well, I'm just going to share this one story from back in the day. I've always used to scrap and fought street fights and all that other kind of stuff. I thought it was pretty,
Did you ever fight Kimbo Slice?
No.
Oh.
So there you go. Okay. Maybe I wasn't as awesome as I thought. But that was, I had this mentality where I was untouchable. Even with fights that I have lost. I've lost some fights, but I've always stayed in the game.
Yeah.
And so there was always that that passion, that hunger, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to lose. And if I'm going to lose, it's going to be, you're gonna look bad too.
Yeah.
Right? So a lot of that was ego. But anyways, I went to a gym one time because I wanted to take my level. I wanted to take it to the next level, as you will. So I wanted to join an MMA gym, but at that time and in the area, it was only a boxing gym. So I'm like, all right, cool, bet. I'll get some fundamentals here and everything, train up until the MMA gym opens up or whatever. So anyways, I go in and kind of introduced myself, and I had to make sure that he knew that I was a scrapper and I can throw hands and all this. Granted, I'm in a boxing gym, right? And so I didn't impress him. Not with my words, not with my attitude.
He read you as soon as you walked through the door.
He read me.
You're like, he ain't fought
I think
Kimbo.
he even smelt me before I came in. There was this stench about to come in, right? God, talk about humility. Anyways, so I, he goes, so what do you want? What do you got? What do you got to offer? What do you want to do? I'm like, I want to be a fighter. I want to be a pro. I want to learn all of this.
Yeah.
And he goes, well, what do you got? I'm like, well, I got speed and I got hunger, man, and I'm a scrapper, man. He goes, oh, okay. Are you? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure he's heard this thousands of times from every other guy who walked into the gym. And, of course, I'm just another statistic. So he was going to put me up with an amateur fighter just to kind of see my footwork and all that other kind of stuff and everything. I'm like, bro, I'm about to impress him. But he put me up with an amateur, and I'm like, well, I don't want an amateur. I want a professional fighter. You know what I'm saying? I want. If I'm going to go out, let me just go out all the way, right? And he goes, no, you can't handle a professional fighter. I'm like, bro, you haven't even seen me, right? So anyways, he put me with a professional fighter, or with this amateur fighter. And I got schooled. That just bottom line, I got schooled, humiliated. We won a couple rounds. I couldn't even last a round. So I was winded. I didn't know how. So bottom line, I'm trying to get to this point. Bottom line, he goes, yeah, you got some skills, you got hunger, and you got some speed, but you're not a fighter. And it crushed my ego, bro. Because this whole time, I have never heard that. Everyone applauded me.
Yeah.
Right? Everyone's like, bro, oh, man, they always called me. Hey, man, we got a fight coming over here, and we need you. I'm like, bro, bet, run it, right? Yeah, I got humiliated quick. When I heard those words.
Somebody challenged your identity a little bit.
Exactly. When I heard those words, you're not a fighter, bro, it killed me. But then I recognized something. When humility eventually kicked in, right? I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew when I walked in there that I was not ready to fight any of those fighters, amateur or pro.
Right.
I knew it, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Deep down inside, I knew it. But my ego, you know what I'm saying, it was so fueled up on the things that I barely knew that became my world.
Yeah.
Right? So in this Christian life, I think that's where a lot of men are struggling.
Yeah.
Is that we get saved. We're on fire for that. We're on fire for the mission, for the hope of God, for the love of Jesus, all this other kind of stuff. And he saved us from our sins, but we don't know how to fight.
Yeah.
Right. And so I became to start thinking, what is our fight first off? What are you fighting for? And I think that's a start. All right, what are you fighting for? Okay, yeah, okay, well, I'm fighting for my marriage, I'm fighting for my family, I'm fighting for my brotherhood. I'm just trying not to be a different man, or I'm trying to be a different man, right? A godly man. Okay, well, what does that look like? Well, I don't know. Just read the Bible and pray. Okay, all right, cool. That's good. What else? Well, I don't know. I mean, help me. I'm at a loss for what about? Yeah, we're gonna edit that part out. Don't worry,
I don't know how. Probably.
Probably won't.
This is the first one.
But being in a part of mentorship and discipleship is a must, because now we're into the sanctification. Right? There's things within us. There's still selfishness within us. There's still anger and resentments and unforgiveness that's lurking within us. Right? So we have to be aware of these things, and I wasn't aware of these things. Go ahead.
See, that was my issue. For years, and that's why I kept falling away from God.
Yeah.
I couldn't get past this certain point because I didn't know what fighting, I didn't realize I had to fight for my walk with Jesus. Right. I thought once I was saved that things would literally just start to line up.
Yeah.
Like I would just pray about them, and I didn't even read the Bible then.
Right.
But I would just pray and just wait.
Right.
But I didn't see the character flaws in me. I didn't see the defects. I didn't see the insecurities. I didn't see all this stuff that needed battle.
Yeah.
I had no idea. Yep. Nobody ever. Amber, she mentioned something about a men's conference and the topic being sex. And I said, I think that would be the first men's conference I went to.
Right.
Where they addressed sexual addiction or lust.
Yeah.
They don't address it. It blew her mind.
Yep.
I was like, I haven't been to one, and I'm sure that there are some that do.
Right.
But I've never been to one. It's that uncommon, I think.
Right. Well, because I've been doing a lot of research over the last couple of years, there are a lot more people that are hungry to start talking about this now.
Good.
You know what I'm saying?
Good.
There's a lot of ministries out there that are trying to help men and women.
Yeah.
Right. Trying to overcome and beat lust. But here's the deal. When we can recognize the fight, right?
Yep.
Sometimes we have to go backwards. Sometimes we have to look in our past and deal with traumas and deal with past issues.
Yep.
Because it's more than just behavior modification.
For sure.
Right? You know what I'm saying, Rose? That's just a short-lived cycle. And that's what we're trying to break. That's what the legacy is all about. Like, I want my kids, and I want them to see how I model love to my wife.
Right.
And how I model love and affection in a relationship with my kids. Right. Yeah. I don't want to just be that absent father. And that is a new legacy that I want to start displaying in my life. And that's what I have been doing.
Right.
But a lot of it was anger. Right. You know, a lot of it was my belief systems. That's something I have to fight for.
Yeah.
Right? But what that fight to me looks like is surrender.
Right.
Bringing it out into light, identifying my denial. Right. Because I was in denial of a lot of different things.
Yeah, dude.
Because I'm afraid to allow the truth to come out into the light. I'm afraid what others will think. I'm afraid that when I bring that out, now there's going to be a solution.
Right.
Now it's on me.
Yep.
There's no excuse anymore. And so, and I think that's why a lot of us stay stuck.
Yeah.
Right. In that denial pattern is because the truth is when that light hits and there's a different solution, there's no excuse anymore. Now it's just a choice. Now that choice is on you.
Yeah.
What are you going to do about it now? Here's a solution. Here's a way out.
Right.
What are you going to do?
Yep.
You know? And the truth
and that's where that fight comes in.
And exactly.
That's where the fight comes in.
And that's why these daily choices and daily disciplines about surrender, about being humbled, you know what I'm saying, to come to the Lord and present our faults, not only just to Him, but with one another. That's how we get healed.
Yep.
Right? We are forgiven with Him,
yep.
and we are healed with each other. And I think that's what this sanctification is all about in this fight. Is because it's more than just physical hands. Now it's different. Now it's a surrender. It's a heart posture. It's a heart posture.
Yep.
And I think that's why I have so much passion and so much. People say aggression, but I don't think I'm aggressive.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? I think I'm just. I do get fired up. I get fired up for marriage.
Yep.
I get fired up for brotherhood, and I definitely get fired up for anybody who wants to talk about sex.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that was one of my biggest struggles.
Right.
And that is still something that is still a fight that I have to fight. That is always going to be a battle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's okay to say that. It's okay to say, hey, look, I'm in this. I'm bringing this out into the light.
Right.
Because I need others to
I
pray
respect
for me.
that way more than somebody who keeps something in the dark, because I kept my entire separate life in the dark for years.
Right.
And I know I know what type of person it takes to live two completely separate lives.
Yeah.
So I respect somebody who brings everything out, lays it on the table. This is who I am. This is what I struggle with. Will you stand with me?
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. And I think that's what this brotherhood is all about.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's how we fight these things.
Yes.
That's how we fight the addictions. That's how we fight the lust. That's how we fight the anger. That's how we fight. We do it with God. We invite him into those spaces. We do it with our brothers.
Yeah.
We invite them into those spaces and be vulnerable and trust that they're there to help us through this.
Yeah.
To help me through this.
Yep. Well, just like what you were talking about even on the intro, you know what I'm saying? The whole lone wolf mentality is not working.
Doesn't work. Well, it doesn't work.
Well, it doesn't work.
It never worked.
It never did.
It never did work.
Right. We do need each other in the story. We just do. But within that needing
End
each
of
other.
story.
Not the end of the story. Hold on.
One more thing.
Is that the whole point and passion, or my passion about even this group at all, I want us all to be hungry for change.
Yes.
For freedom.
Yeah.
But part of that freedom is exposing yourself.
Oh.
Don't get it twisted, Gideon.
End of story.
No. End of story. But I probably just mentioned the name. You probably could have to edit it. I don't know, whatever. But,
you did.
I don't know. I don't know what the rules are, but I do. I think the point is that we're gonna kind of wrap this up. But look, we all have a fight within us. What is your fight?
Yeah.
And not just only what is your fight, but what is your fight battle plan?
Yeah.
How are you gonna do
what's
this
your game
with
plan?
others? How are you gonna do it with others?
Mm-hmm.
Because I had a lot of strengths, but I had a crap load of weaknesses. Until a coach pointed that out, I didn't know I had.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did not know I had those weaknesses. I'm like, what? I thought it was great over here. And it's so funny how your pride and ego can just make you so delusional about yourself.
That is so true.
But it's so true, bro.
That's
like,
so
seriously.
true. Extremely delusional.
And so we encourage y'all to look deep within yourselves.
Yeah.
If there's some things that we just need to bring up and bring out, let's do it together, right? That's what this is about. That's how we grow. Let's get to the root of things. Let's deal with some unresolved, undealt issues from the past that are triggering and lingering within us. You know what I'm saying? That motivates our anger and our bitterness. Let's start forgiving others, right? You know, so when things are resolved and bring into the light, we have a choice. That is our fight. What are we going to do with that choice?
Yeah.
Right?
Kai, put your spiritual kilt on.
Spiritual kilt on. David, continue with your...
Kai would be his actual kilt.
Right, you're right.
We're going to put our spiritual kilts on.
Yes.
It's time to fight.
And then put your kilt on.
Lead us, Kai.
Bravehearted up.
Yeah,
you know
buddy.
What I'm saying?
All right.
So,
New Breed. We love you guys.
I love you too, man.
Peace.
Peace.